What if the greatest title a person could ever earn wasn't president, general, or hero, but simply an honest man? George Washington, the first president of the United States and a towering figure in world history, believed exactly that. Widely honored as the father of his country, Washington is remembered not only for leading the American Revolution, but for the moral strength that guided every chapter of his life. Whether on the battlefield, in public office, or in private correspondence, his actions reflected a deep commitment to integrity, duty, and selfless service. Today's quote of the day captures that belief perfectly. I hope I shall possess firmness and virtue, enough to maintain what I consider the most enviable of all titles, the character of an honest man. This line comes from a letter George Washington wrote to Alexander Hamilton on August 28, 1788, during a time when he was being urged to assume the presidency. Rather than seeking power or prestige, Washington expressed concern about maintaining moral integrity in the face of immense responsibility. Meaning of the quote: in this statement, Washington places honesty above every form of recognition or achievement. To him, the most admirable title was not linked to rank, authority, or fame, but to character. When he speaks of firmness and virtue, he acknowledges that integrity is not passive. It requires strength. It demands the courage to resist corruption, withstand temptation, and remain truthful even when doing so is uncomfortable or costly. Washington understood that leadership without ethics quickly becomes self-serving. His words remind us that respect is earned through conduct, not position, and that both public service and private life require unwavering moral responsibility, a timeless lesson. This quote speaks to a universal truth. A person's character matters more than their accomplishments. Titles fade, praise passes, but honesty leaves a lasting legacy. Washington knew that positions of authority come with enormous influence, and without virtue, that influence can be misused. His message urges us to choose integrity, even when it is inconvenient, to value being right over being recognized. To be known as an honest person is to live with authenticity, moral courage, and accountability. It is a commitment that outlasts success and defines true greatness. Why it still matters today. In striving to uphold firmness and virtue, we strengthen not only ourselves but the communities we belong to. Washington's wisdom continues to resonate because it reminds us that trust, leadership, and dignity are built on honesty. His words encourage us to live with clarity, courage, and ethical resolve, to measure success not by power or applause, but by the integrity with which we live our lives. In the end, George Washington leaves us with a timeless reminder. True greatness is not found in titles we hold, but in the honesty we practice every day.